there, that's better. Okay, so we're going to be using this black swag. This actually came in the monthly box for Deco exchange, but I really don't want to do St. Patrick's Day. I just don't feel like it. I'm going to do something with red and black. Now, the good thing about this is you could use it for Valentine's, or you could just use it for any other, like, weddings or things like that. So, kind of fluff this up a little. This is a kind of small swag. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't say. It's XX203302. And it is 24-inch swag. So it's pretty small. Not big, which is fine. Doesn't have to be big. And you can take these smaller ones and you can really make them pretty much as big as you want. These smaller ones tend to have, you know, much wider at the top. And they tend to squish them down in the back. So make sure you're pulling all that out, because that's how they pack it. Okay. All right. So this week at Hobby Lobby, they have the florals on sale. Okay, so I got a little bit of pink. I don't even know what this is, y'all. It doesn't say. It's 1878743. That's that one. And I got some small kind of pink and white flowers. This, and we're certainly not going to use all of this. This one is 1385806. These are little roses. Can you see? This is kind of over where the wedding section is. So kind of near there. I really like that. These are just red roses. Okay, here it is. This one is 1886365. And then I have pink roses. 153717. 1563717. That's what I got. This is my inspiration. Now, I don't really think I'm going to use this sign because I think it's rather big, but this is kind of what I was thinking about when I picked kind of what I decided I wanted to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take just a little bit of mesh and kind of fluff out the edges a little bit. So, and this is just leftover mesh. It's black and white leftover mesh. We're not going to do a bunch. Okay. You could also do red and white, or you could mix some black and white, some red and white. Okay. Let's do like, let's do like 15-inch pieces. Okay. I have to flip my thing around. This is about to need a new blade soon. I pulled out the red just in case we needed it. I don't really think we'll need it, but just in case, I've got it. All right, so I'm just going to take it and just do a messy ruffle. Like that. Tie it kind of at the end, just with one tie. There, like that. This just kind of bulks up the top a little bit, because the top can be kind of thin because of how long the ties are. Okay, do one right here. Don't really need to go all the way down because it's thicker in here. Okay. So how are y'all tonight? Can't even tell if anybody's on. Are that comments on? Yeah. Okay, there. Now I can see. Hello. All right. Oh, Betty. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do as far as mesh goes. Pretty sure I don't really need any more. Okay. This is the ribbon I picked. So this is what I meant by inspiring it. So it's red and white with a black edge. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to do pretty simple bow. Okay, I'm just going to take a tail about 16 inches. I'm going to pinch it. I'm going to do about 6-inch loops. Let me make sure I'm telling you right. That's about a 5-inch loop. Let's make it just a tiny bit bigger, about like that. That's good. So we're just going to do 1, pull across, 2, and 3. Right there. This tail. Okay. I'm going to just grab a zip tie. So what are y'all working on? Have you gotten past Christmas yet? Have you started putting up your stuff? We haven't started putting up our stuff. We kind of got our stuff up late because we were all sick. So I'm not sure exactly when we'll put our stuff up. Okay, I have a black zip tie. I'm going to use that. I'm going to go around my frame here about, maybe about, what is that, like 4 inches down. Okay. I'm going to run it through the back of this. Okay. I just had those a second ago. Oh, here they are. Okay. Alrighty. Here's the other end. Oh, I have it flipped. Hold on. I gotta flip it. There we go. Okay. There. Like that. Okay, that's how I want it to look. Trim that off. Okay. So this mesh, kind of what it's doing is it's building, I think I want to put this one, move this one up a little bit. It's building kind of a little bit of bulk out beside the bow, okay? And I want to take this ribbon here and I want to kind of move it underneath and then have it come out like that. Same thing with this one. So kind of underneath and then out like that. So I just kind of pushed it underneath them. I gotta get some more glue in my pot. It's looking a little sad over there. Okay. There we go. All right, so we got the simple bow done. I love simple bows. Okay, I want to put one of these right in the middle here, like this, okay? So I'll make sure I can kind of tuck it underneath that bow. There we go. Just like that. Okay. I want to take a piece, dovetail it. I want, let's do about 10 inches. Okay. I'm going to pinch it up. And I'm actually going to tie it with a piece of this. Oh, let's use a pipe cleaner. That way I don't have to cut one off. So I'm going to tie it down at the bottom. I want that one to come up like that. There. Awesome. All right. Then we're going to kind of set some of our large pieces first. And then we're going to kind of come back and get some of the smaller. I do want these to have the leaves on it because that's going to help kind of start to fill it in. Okay. Probably going to use that. So just hold that out. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to put one up here. That's a little bit long. Let's cut that off a little. Okay. So I'm putting it right in with the glue. Okay. That. I want one down here. That one is going to kind of cover where the ribbon is coming out. Okay, right down in here. I like that little piece kind of sticking out. That's cool. Okay. We're going to put some of this in. So I want to get the big pieces settled first. And then I go in with the smaller. So with this, I really want to kind of make the most of it. So I'll kind of cut it in smaller pieces. And we're going to start kind of going around. Make sure you're moving it so it'll stick in there. There we go. Okay. Like that. Whoop. This one we're going to cut into 3. Okay, I want some up here, kind of behind this bow. And we are going to come in with some of the smaller flowers as well. I am in glue string mess right now. Okay, so kind of rounding it up like that. And maybe if I turn it this way, you can see a little better. Okay, there we go. Oh, I like that. Now I want to put a contrasting color. So I'm going to grab some of the pink. Sometimes I'll use the flowers and the leaves, and sometimes I won't. It depends on how the leaves look, but I like these. These are pretty. They don't look like plasticky. So I'm gonna kind of come in. That kind of break those colors up a little. There. Okay. Might be just a little bit too much. There. Okay. All right. This one has a little one on it as well. This one's going to come up here, kind of behind this bow, right there. That. I kind of have this mapped out in my head, how I wanted it to look, so. Okay. Here we go. Alright. I'm going to put this one kind of back here behind this little ribbon. Okay, and then I want a ribbon going kind of under here. Okay. There. Just gonna tie it in down here. This one, I want to kind of pinch, tie it. Okay, and then pinch again. Tie it down here at the bottom. And then let that trail off. Okay, like that. There we go. See how cute that looks already? I don't know why I can't see anything. Oh, there, now I can see. The comments keep like disappearing on me. All right, now I want to take red and kind of tuck it in underneath this little loop. Kind of hard to see on that side. There it is. Okay. I want to take pink. I want one of these that has the little one on it. Okay. This one is going to go under here, but I want it to kind of just hang down like this. I want to do something similar on the other side. So I'm leaving it a little longer so I can kind of have it draping down. Like that. There. So see, they're across from each other, but not exactly. You don't want it to be too close. So what I'm doing with this one is I'm being careful not to put anything that says Valentine's or anything like that, I can still use the colors and the flowers, but it will last longer throughout the year. So that's why I'm doing it that way. Okay, I need a little bit more pink. Okay, I'm gonna put that one down in here like that. Ooh, this is so cute. All right. I don't need that. We didn't use this one. Now we're going to start putting some of this in, and then we're going to put some of this in, and this is going to help brighten it up. Okay. Where are you going? No telling where that girl's going. They're probably cooking downstairs. Okay. All right. So now we're going to break these up. I think I can get 3 pieces. The more the merrier, I say. So I'm just kind of finding a place where it looks like it's a good place to break it up. Some of these are longer than others. So has anybody started putting up their stuff yet? We definitely have not. It just came and went way too fast. Are y'all over making Christmas yet? Sometimes I get over it before it happens, and sometimes I don't. I know, right? I love them too. I really love this one. I don't know exactly what this is, but I really like it. This is from Hobby Lobby. I went to Carolina Pottery, and y'all, they had nothing. I just needed a little something extra. They just had nothing. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go down. This. You see how that just kind of gives it a little fullness there? So we can kind of keep that swag, that teardrop swag look, because that's what I want. Down in there. Okay. Let's do the other side. I don't want to get too far down because I want to make sure I have enough for both sides. So that's why I kind of stop and go down. There. I do want to put a little bit in the center here. Okay. Turn it up a little bit. It's awfully stringy. Okay. Oh, look, I missed one. Cutting it. You actually get quite a bit off this. Put some in here. Okay. Yep, that's what it is. They're eating down there. They can hear that stuff. You know, they're like, oh, somebody's eating down there. I don't know if the black swag is popular, but I got it in that Deco exchange box, so I thought, well, I'm not going to go get another one. I'll just use that one. And for for certain seasons, it's really good, right? So you can use it Valentine, St. Patrick's Day, Christmas, Halloween. So it is pretty versatile. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to put some here in this middle area. Okay. Go down in here. Remember, we're going to come back and add some of these. Okay. I want to put one more red down here. It needs one more red. I'm going to add one red because we've got a lot of paint going on down here, and I want to keep that. So I'm kind of almost going like steps. Okay. You could also put a small bow down here if you want to. I really don't want to put another bow. I really wanted it to be pretty simple as far as the bow goes. And the black won't be as noticeable once you get everything in. Okay, so I want to get some up here because you want to kind of get it everywhere. And I'm looking for spots that kind of need a little bit, like right in here, right up there. Looks like right in here needs some. Oh, I picked up the coolest thing. I have this really cool idea. I'm hoping to get all the stuff together before next week. I'm excited. I have an idea. It's a spring one, but it's going to be so cute. I can't wait. I'm excited. Okay. Got one more. I think I want to put it right in there. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Right in there. Like that. Okay. Now, we're going to take some of these. We may end up putting some more flowers in it, but for right now, I want to get these little ones in, and they have a lot of great greenery on them. It's one of the reasons why I really like it. Okay. See, look how pretty that is. And I want it to kind of come out. And we're going to use some of the greenery as well. So we've got our several colors of green going on in here. This is really great for filling in our area, right? So you know how we always say we have that invisible line? These work great for the little invisible line. And the greenery works great at kind of filling in. Okay. Oh, I like this one. It has flower down here. I can get 3 out of that. I want some in here. Okay. Gotta have some up here. Like that. Let's see. Ooh, I know. we're going to put this one down here. See how it kind of drapes down like that? Okay. Woo, hold on, I gotta have my fan. Okay. Oh, these are so pretty. Look how pretty these are. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So this is softening, filling in. That's more than I need, really. Let's just cut that. Okay. I'll let that kind of come out a little. Like that. String everywhere. Okay. Put this one in here, so it'll just kind of peek out. That. This one right down in there. You want to kind of make sure you spread them all throughout so that it'll blend in. This one has two. This has tons of greenery, so let's put some of this greenery in here. There we go. Okay. So you can see it starts to cover up the black. I want this one to kind of drape down. Keep our little line going there. This one in here. Oh, that's pretty. And I wanted these ribbons to look like they're growing out of this. See how when you put your big pieces first, then it's easy to put the smaller pieces around it. Okay. Oh, here they are. Let's keep that one. You can hear Sassy walking around down there. There we go. Okay. I want to put this one underneath that little bottom ribbon. That. This I want to have, let's see, like this. Yeah. Sometimes if I'm not sure how long I need it to be, I'll put it in, kind of look at it, and then glue it in. See that? See how much character having those little pops of the brighter color really helps. I just don't know if I like this one. It keeps getting in my way. We're going to move that over. There. Well, hey, Bella, did you go have something to eat? Huh? You coming back now? Come here. Oh, you're going to look out the window, huh? Okay. Don't try to come over here though. I'm going to put this in there and kind of break them up a little bit. There we go, that's better. Okay, there we go. I don't think we need that one. Yeah, I took this one out. We don't really need it. Okay. Well, maybe we do. Maybe it was just in a bad spot. There, that's better. Okay. There. Okay. I want to put just a little bit of these leaves in. I'll brighten up a few places. Okay, right in here, there. I think this is my favorite. This is definitely my favorite part. This one. Okay. I'll put this in up here. This one didn't get glued in. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can kind of sneak it down in there. That's cute. Let's do one on the other side. Okay. Look how cute that is. Now you could put in more ribbon or a bigger bow. I like that. I believe this ribbon came from Festive Creations by Stephanie. This sign definitely came from her. But as you can see, it's just way too big for this. You could put smaller hearts in it if you want to make it for Valentine's. Or you could just kind of leave it like this so that it can kind of last for a longer time than just Valentine's. There. Oh, look how cute this is. Look at that. All right, let's see if we have any spots. One right here. Maybe a little bit. So it looks like we have a little bit right here and one right here. Okay, so let's see how long we need it to be. Not like that. One more. We're right in here. Once I start putting in those longer pieces, I get excited. I want to add more. Okay. What you doing over there, Bailey? Okay. Put some in over here. Right in there. I think we need a little bit right here. I think we're pretty good. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's do a little bit of leaves. There. Okay. All right, where's my thing? Here it is. All right. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Oh, that's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. I love all the little things coming out. You can bend them down if you want. Oh, how cute. Isn't that pretty? I like the ribbon kind of coming out on its own. Like that. Kind of down the front. What do we think? I do too. I love this. Hey, Susie. See, didn't that come out pretty? Now, you could put more ribbon in it if you want. You could put ribbon coming out up here, over here on this side. But I wanted kind of a simple, oh, and I'll tell you what else you could do. You could, for the summertime, you could add little strawberries in here or cherries, anything like that. So this can actually go a good chunk of the year. So definitely doesn't have to be Valentine's. But I just thought since I had that black, I would go ahead and use it and kind of stick with that theme. Awesome. I'm ready. I'm ready for 2024. I actually had some time off, so I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready to start. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll get some pictures posted in a little bit. And we're going to go live and do Stephanie's December kit tonight because I haven't gotten to it. But I hope you'll have a great night. Next week, we're going to do something really fun with a grapevine and kind of a tree theme. But that's all I'm telling you. Because I'm really excited and I don't want to tell you because I want it to be a surprise. It's going to be cool as long as I can find the flowers I need. I think it's going to be super cool. All right. Y'all have a good night.